If you guys have watched any Triple Crown events of the live broadcast, I'm always eating out of a bowl in the morning, and that's exactly what I'm going to walk you guys through is what's in that bowl. What's up, everyone? Thanks for chiming in on Reef's live channel. My name is Billy Kemper. If you guys don't know me, I'm a surfer. I love surfing big waves. I've probably made the most noise in the big wave community. I've recently accomplished winning my 4th title out at Jaws. I won a world title in 2018 on the Big Wave World Tour, and I love surfing. I love keeping a healthy and active lifestyle, and basically due to what's going on right now in the world with the COVID-19 and this coronavirus, a lot of us are caged up at home, which we're not used to. I'm personally not used to it. As you guys can see, I'm on crutches right now. So I've also went through a pretty harsh injury recently, and I'm dealing with doing some physical therapy, but also really just trying to watch my nutrition. It's something that I truly believe is one of the most key and most powerful things in your lifestyle, in part of your daily routine. If you can keep a good, really high level nutrition intake, your body's going to perform at a much higher level. You'll recover faster and stronger, and you'll just altogether feel better every night when you go to sleep, putting good food in your body rather than junk food. So today I'm going to walk you guys through my go-to. This is like for me, it's a really good tasting, healthy, clean, light breakfast. It's something I eat very consistent. Through a lot of people always ask me about competing. What do I eat on game day? What do I eat during competition? If you guys have watched any Triple Crown events of the live broadcast, I'm always eating out of a bowl in the morning, and that's exactly what I'm going to walk you guys through is what's in that bowl. And it's a mixture between some fresh fruits, some sorts of yogurt, and like granola, some butters, just a handful of different things that I've found that work great for me. So here it is. I'm going to walk you guys through it. We're going to grab right here. We have some, let's see. This is a company that I work with and I use a lot. They have it's called Fresh and Lean. It's a cinnamon oatmeal raisin oatmeal. It's all organic. And then I'm gonna throw in some fresh berries. I'll use some organic raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries. And then I will be using this new yogurt I've been trying. It's made with cashew milk, and I've definitely found some really good benefits with that. With that, I got this granola that I've recently been hung up on. It's black cocoa chia, and it's charcoal activated. It's actually black. It tastes amazing, and it's really good for you. So the layout of this breakfast, I usually count my macros, so all this is weighed out, but due to not being in contest season, I'm not counting anything and weighing anything out. But I usually do a few scoops of this cashew milk yogurt. Sometimes I'll use Greek yogurt, but recently I've been on this cashew milk kick, and I love it. I feel great. This is just forage. It's a company you can get at Airwine, Whole Foods, any of the health food stores. I throw a little bit of yogurt on there, and then I throw a couple scoops of the oatmeal, and then I'll do just a handful of blueberries, handful of raspberries, and a handful of blackberries. Nothing too crazy. Kind of everything's pretty evenly matched up. And then it kind of depends on the day for me. Some days I'll go with the oatmeal. Some days I'll go with the granola. It just kind of really depends. With contest, I mostly stick to oatmeal. I felt like my body performs really well, and the oatmeal kind of keeps me filled for a long period of time. So that's kind of been why I've aimed towards oats. It's I don't know, I just feel like small amounts fill me up a lot. And then this is a nutso butter. It's 7 different kinds of seeds and nuts. We got cashews, almonds, Brazilian nuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, hazelnuts, pumpkin seeds, and a little bit of sea salt in there. And I just put basically like a tablespoon into whatever, my oatmeal or granola. And then after that, I just sprinkle a little bit of this charcoal activated granola on top, and that's basically my little go-to for kind of my daily routine, but also something that I really am consistent with during competing and during competition. So some black granola, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, a little bit of that nut butter, and a couple scoops of some cashew milk yogurt, or I'll also use like a real clean, fat-free Greek yogurt as well. I love Greek yogurt, and they've just been really beneficial for me. It's not something that I feel really heavy or bloated from. I just feel like I'm kind of on the go every time I eat it, and yeah, my body reacts really well to it. And I've passed it on. This is like my kids' go-to breakfast meal before school. Like everyone in my family is caught on to my daily routine, and it's kind of like our family's tradition now. Is like a yogurt bowl every morning, whether it's with oats or with granola.
Billy, I had a question for you. What other alternatives would you throw in there if you didn't have kind of the ingredients you have there? And then two, the benefits of, the ingredients that you have there overall. And then also, would you encourage people to just use ingredients that feel good for them? Kind of the same as you're describing the way that it feels good for you?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. And that's something like, I know a lot of people who don't eat dairy. I stay away from dairy a lot, but I love Greek yogurt. It's a really clean form of protein with not a lot of fat in it. But I've been on this, like I said, the cashew milk thing, just kind of staying away from dairy during my injury. And I'm loving the cashew milk yogurt. And then another thing for the fruit, like as you guys all know, I'm from Hawaii. I will base my fruit kind of seasonal or what's growing in my yard or what the health food store has in stock. Or like, let's just say I'm in Tahiti for a big swell out at Chopes, and I'm probably not going to get blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries at the end of the road in Tahiti, but I will get papayas, bananas, the mangoes, the tropical fruits. So that's like, those are little substitutions. Or, some people don't eat certain fruits or berries. So it's kind of just all up to you on what you feel good with. And then as far as the oats and granola, I mean, these are just two companies that I found at Air One recently that they taste good and they're actually really good for you. And it's just literally kind of adding on. Like sometimes I'm a big fan of the Laird Superfood line, and sometimes I'll throw like some of his turmeric coffee creamer inside of there, or like his performance mushroom blend for like focus and energy. It's got chaga, cordyceps, lion mane, and maitake, and like I just keep adding little things. Sometimes I'll sprinkle some hemp seeds, and it's really all how you feel. Like, if there's certain yogurts or certain foods or granolas or oats, rolled oats versus steel cut oats. Like it really is all preference on what you feel. And like for me, I'm a big CBD user. A lot of the times, like a lot of my meals, salads, everything, I'll just grab my CBD dropper and drop some CBD drops in there. It's tasteless, and the only thing it's going to do is benefit you to feel better.
Thanks, Billy. Thanks for breaking it down.
Yeah, no worries. And if there's any other questions you guys have, whether it's now or later, I always reply to direct messages, whether I know you or not. Love me or hate me, I'll always reply. And I just try to give everyone the time of day and just really help in any way I can. I've asked so many questions in my life to get to where I'm at, and I wouldn't have ever had any answers without asking. And that's one thing I think people need to do more, is ask more. And instead of being silent, like, if there's one little thing you're wondering, ask it. Don't hold back, ask me. And right now is the time for something like this, like a healthy meal that's really easy and fast to make, for whether it's for yourself, for your children, for your parents, or your grandparents. As we all know, not only myself, but the entire world is in a little unsettled and somewhat of a scary situation right now. And it's a time to really, pay close attention to our loved ones, be very clean, and take into consideration a very clean diet and nutrition. that's something that's going to keep you healthy. It's going to keep you strong. It's going to keep you away from all these bugs and fighting off, something like a virus. The more nutrition, the more antioxidants you have in you, like what comes from blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. That's why I use those. I like these small berries because they do have a higher amount of antioxidants in them. And for right now, I mean, the more the merrier. And also, if you want to slice up some tangerines or some oranges, vitamin C is another thing that's going to be huge for us. So just little things with keeping our nutrition nice and tight right now. And, if there's any advice I can give, it's, eat healthy, eat clean, stay active, and just be happy with yourself. If you're not happy, I'm having a hard time staying active because I'm laid out kind of on the couch all day, but I do my little challenges every day. I do little exercises, whether it's push-ups or, I set a little goal. If I walk through a doorway, every time I walk through that doorway, I'll do 5 push-ups. It's just like a little mental thing to strengthen you and just challenge you and your household, your family. Maybe it's you got a handful of friends or something, and maybe throw in a little game where if somebody says this or says the word coronavirus, every time you say that word, you got to do 10 push-ups. Just make it fun, make it interesting, and enjoy every second you have right now with the people whoever's under that roof with you, whether it's your girlfriend, your whoever it is, your family. Just enjoy this time because once this is all over and we get back to work, we all do need that selfishness to really exceed and push ourselves to the top. So while we don't need that, take this time to give your time to the people who are next to you.